Time for the weekend countdown with the blind guy, his wife, their life live. Today we have a special segment for you today. You've heard it's been called the Chronic, it's been called Mary Jane, it's been called ganja, it's been called a lot of things, but we're talking about cannabis as a cash crop. And we're going to help to talk about some of the things that take away some of the media stigma of growing and consuming cannabis, as it does have a way of profit margin and medicinal use as well. So if you're into learning about how you can help yourself in certain ways with cannabis, then this is the show for you. But remember, this show is not a substitute for legal advice or medical advice. If you have questions about cannabis consumption in your state or your city, check the laws there, consult a legal professional, and you can also check with a medical professional as well about the benefits of cannabis products. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started, but we can't unless we thank those that power this broadcast with their support.
We do have lots of support, guys. We have sponsors this week. Every week we have returning champs. Corey, today, 2 main returning champs. Let's thank them, guys. We are so gracious that you have chosen us.
This broadcast is brought to you in part by the promotional considerations paid for by the following unmuted sponsors.
Here they are, the reigning champs. Every week they are back.
Supreme sponsors, David and Christine Brooks.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Supreme sponsor, Dr. Linda Bailey Hayden of Elizabeth City State University. Oh, that's 99 coffees and decaf ain't one.
Yeah, 99 coffees.
You or your company can become a sponsor. Visit blindguyhiswife.com.
That's all you got to do, guys. Visit blindguyhiswife.com. You can be a sponsor as well. You can be featured right there. And thank you again. Thank you guys for choosing us, for staying with us for this 1 hour, because we're going to start.
Let's go. Let's start the show with our Real Talk with Ntabi intro.
It's another episode of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Hey everybody, I'm Corey the Blind Guy.
His wife, Laquita Marie.
Together we let you enter our life live. Every hump day, bang, to Friday. That's Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And we bring you fabulous guests on this 1 hour show that help to change your narrative of normal when it comes to what you think about to your health, for your health, your business, and your wealth. Today is no exception to the rule. In this hour, we're going to have 2 giveaways. We have the first place pony drawing for those that you got into the chat early this morning.
That means that while we talk about today's topics, you guys can start to drop that hashtag into the chat. That way you might win the first place pony giveaway. We'll see.
Hashtag the home team to enter into the first place pony drawing.
Yes.
There'll be a second drawing from our guests themselves. And of course.
Wait a minute. What you mean from our guests? You mean there's a second giveaway? You said a second drawing.
Yeah, second drawing, second giveaway, since we have to be technical.
No, we have to be technical, Corey, because
second giveaway.
No, this is a hot topic, guys. You know, we're here for this 1 hour talking about cannabis as a cash crop. There's still a lot of things going on with cannabis in the country of the United States. So it's legal in some places, it's not legal in other places, which means there's a lot of buzz. When I tell you a lot of buzz, Corey, the Happy Companion, African
cannonball into the can.
No. What I'm saying is he came all the way from the Gambia to hear about this information. Well, I mean, he's in the Gambia, but you know what I mean. So he's in West Africa listening in, and we got Shawana Creative Circle listening in. And so, hey, girl, hey, I'm just saying that because, you know, people that we haven't seen in a while, they're like, wait a minute, you know,
tell on yourself.
That's it. They might be listening, but today they're talking. Even Garden State Gardener, he can let us know, is it legal in your state? But we're not talking to you guys just yet. Hey, Garden State Gardener, so how's Joey? Well, I hope you enjoyed Disney World.
We got the second giveaway from our guest today. We have our plant-based treat, but again, today is all about the guest. Today, we're going to introduce you to and bring him in to say good morning. It's time for him to come in. It's called Grow. His channel is called Grow for You.
Hey there. Good morning. Good morning, Grow for You.
Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Doing great. Grow for You.
We're doing absolutely great because we see a lot of growth behind you. Crypto leaders in Ohio. Tampa Barbecue Queens is listening in. We got a lot of people. Even talk with Tori. He's like, y'all lay hands on the like button. But he wants to know, something about this cannabis.
Right. And what we're here today with you today is kind of take away some of the stigma of what we've seen before as far as cannabis use with movies like Half Baked, Dre Snoop's Chronic album, and Pookie on the Street that you used to hang with. Those types of stereotypes. You want to talk about it from the standpoint of this is actually a, no pun intended, budding business in a lot of places, especially in Canada. It's becoming, you got people fighting to factory farm these things.
That's true. And we do have a lot of people that are wondering about this. I mean, grandmas are out here. My Renaissance grandma.
I
know. We got other farmers like Mad Acre Farms and Black's Tropical. I'm just saying, Corey, Trash Can Waves is looking in with those eyeballs like, hold up, what we talking about today? David Hunt's in Massachusetts wondering the same thing. And Juti Jr. all the way in Alaska. You know what I mean? So look, we got Share with Love TV. She's Nigerian, so I'm Nigerian today. I just had to say that, Corey. Just that. Oh, and Coach Remy's back in Belgium. Okay. He's in Belgium watching. Okay. Because this is a hot topic. So tell us something. Go ahead, Corey.
I was saying, we're going to talk about how cannabis growth is a budding business, and it's also becoming more medicinally acceptable to help people with things like anxiety, depression, chronic pain, chronic illnesses, epilepsy. You named it, lots of uses besides just sitting on the couch.
Being couch locked.
Right. So you're gonna help us with some of that information today, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So from my personal experience, as far as the pain, I was going through a lot of pain when I actually broke my leg, and when we was in the hospital after the initial surgery. They were giving me a morphine drip, and the morphine drip was, periodically staged and just hit the button, and the morphine drip would come down, and the pain was relieved. And after a week or so, or a few days, they took me off of the morphine drip and started giving me, pills, Oxycontin. And that very morning, when they started to give me these pills, a documentary comes on, and it's talking about pain pill addiction. So of course that scares me. So I was like, okay. So I don't want to really get on these things. So I'll only take half of what they were giving me, and I'll throw the other part away.
So wait, at that time, were you growing at that time? Because Trash Can is like, with these gas prices, man, teach us how to grow. He's trying to. These are survival skills. So were you growing at that time or not yet?
Not yet, because it wasn't legal here at that time. Okay. So I wasn't growing. I would just get it, through other means like everybody else was at the time.
Right.
So after getting out of the hospital, though, my brother, so I got up my brother, and of course he had something ready for me. So I started using the cannabis versus using the Oxycontin, because I was noticing when I would take the Oxycontin, it was almost like my pain and Oxycontin would fight each other. So before the relief would come, it would actually be more pain. So it's like they were fighting each other physically in my leg. I could feel it. And then after the relief started to kick in, an hour would go by, and then it happened again and start all over again. Wow. So it was like a continuous cycle. So I really wasn't getting relief.
Right. And this is interesting because, Cosmic Toga Party, she's saying hello because she's up there in Massachusetts as well. So she's saying hello to David Hunt because they're both up there. But she did say it's legal in Massachusetts too right now. So the information.
That's why David stays so happy.
David is happy. But so this will be helpful for people around the country trying to figure out. David knew it was legal. He's like, yep, it's legal in Massachusetts. So you're going to help us all figure out, like, hey, if your market is open where you are, this may help you. We're going to break down some of those theories, like Corey said, regarding
those stigmas about cannabis consumption.
Yeah, regarding like Snoop Dogg and you said Dr. Dre and the Chronic album,
the Half Baked movie. So we'll talk about break down some of those stigmas, and we'll also talk about the importance of understanding the laws of your land, which is the state that you live in. So we're not going to give away all the goods, but what we're going to do is we're going to pop you back into the virtual green room space. We got you some honey wheat toast with some CBD butter on it.
Ooh,
okay.
And we got you a
honey wheat toast.
We got you an Incredible Hulk beverage too.
All right. I hope you're ready for it. So we'll see you soon, okay?
All right.
All right, Corey, this is going to be good because you already know if it's this topic, G Mama Grows is in here, regardless of the topic. So she might be growing this soon. I think she's in Georgia. So
no, Ohio. You in Ohio.
You in Ohio, G Mama? Let us know. I always forget, and we always trying to help everybody wherever they are.
Well, this broadcast is powered by StreamYard. My viewers support by members like you.
Hold on. God, how you look? She's already in there. Cosmic Toga Party talking about both medicinal and recreational. That's one of the talking points today. I don't know if you knew that, but it's a talking point. So thank you for that. Thank you for being here because, again, like Corey said, it is members like you, Cosmic Toga Party, that are helping us today with a thumbs up. We do appreciate all of the likes. We know that's one of the best votes that we can get. So we appreciate it. And Crypto Lead says he thinks it's legal in Canada too.
Oh yeah.
We're not sure, but I know She Stole My Thunder is in here trying to get me to be Canadian today. So you can let us know She Stole My Thunder or Crypto Lead. And we also have another crafting person, the crafting herbalist. Let us know what kind of herbalist you are. Are you crafting herbs? Is that why you're here? I don't know, but we're happy to have you. She has hashtag the home team.
And don't forget, you can also be part of the Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life home team by going to blindguyhiswife.com. When you get there, you can find out information about us, check out our calendar, and you can also click the green coffee cup. So she can say,
"What you doing?"
And I can say, "Girl, you know what I'm doing. I'm stirring it like coffee." Click.
Yeah, so when you go to blindguyhiswife.com, you will see a coffee cup. Scroll on down, and it'll say support the stream. Buy me a coffee. Click the green coffee cup right down here. You click it, it opens a widget when you click that coffee cup, and you can support the production. Check out right there 1, 3, 5 coffees. Corey has been blind over 25 years, so we always type in 25 coffees. Leave your name, say something nice, see how you're supporting this production, because we do have a parent company, Atumpan, that's our nonprofit organization, and all proceeds go there. So we do appreciate it. You can buy us a coffee, or you can scroll down on the page and it shows you how you can become a sponsor. So that means that there's a video there, you open it up, you see what you can do, how you can become a sponsor, and there's a button right under there so that it takes you to the full site, which is listed right there. It shows you how to scroll around and all of those good things at buymeacoffee.com.
So let's give them a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat.
All right, because Philip Waldo Jr. is greeting all of our guests. So thank you to our favorite moderator for being in there. And, I'm just being nosy, Corey. I craft and garden. I'm actually Tampa Barbecue Queens. That's what I'm talking about. Come in on all the accounts. We appreciate it. All right, so sneak peek at today's plant-based treat, because one of our favorite friends, XDMC, he talks about the benefits of CBD toast, which means we have a toast for you today. You can make it our way, you can make it XDMC's way, and here's a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat, because we want you guys to eat fruits and vegetables at every meal.
Yeah, we're not vigilantes.
We're not for hoodlums.
We're not the plate popo. We're just trying to get you to increase the amount of fiber, antioxidants, vitamin C, iron, calcium, protein that you can get from the power of plants.
Hey, that's it. So here's a sneak peek at today's plant-based treat.
Easy guacamole or avocado toast. First, scoop.
That's all you get. All right. Easy guacamole or avocado toast.
We just already kind of messed up this transition, but
no, I didn't.
Call, time to cannonball into the comments.
Well, let's cannonball into the comments, guys. Remember, scrolling at the bottom of the screen, blindguyhiswife.com. That's where you can go to find all the goodness. And we do appreciate Gail at night, because she's in here reminding you all to buy us a coffee, and she's dropping all of the links from the website. So that way, if you'd like to become a sponsor, there's a link, or if you'd like to become an affiliate, we have those opportunities, and we thank you so much, Gail at night. Did you want to sing her song, Corey?
Gail at night, the moderator queen, holding it down for the Blue Ridge team. If the food steps into your channel, turn them over to Gail, and that Blue Ridge should take it and give them a straight handle.
Hey, Gail got a whole song, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. The only moderator for that we that a lot of people trust, right? One of the moderators that a lot of people trust. We do pay her because that's what you got to do for professional moderators. Philip Waldo Jr. is a professional moderator, so we do love him as well.
Yeah, but down there in Georgia, PWJ right here in 2 Up 2 Down.
Yes, NVA, guys. If you want first place pony bragging rights, that's where you
the home team.
Yes, because we do have here. I don't know why it takes away the first people, but on our end, we show my Renaissance grandma,
Vanessa Buckner.
Yes, so on our end, we show her as the first person in the chat. This is just the way it works for StreamYard, because we are powered by StreamYard, and so that's what they have for us, you know. And just to let you guys know, we have some secrets for you coming up regarding broadcasting and everything. So we are ambassadors for EV Mux. It's a streaming platform, so we'll be using that soon, practicing with you guys. We're going to need your help because it's a whole nother set of tech stuff. Anyways, Mad Acre Farms is in the house.
Mad Acre Farms. Ryan got me out here pulling this plow. But Mad Acre Farm will be here tomorrow as our featured guest talking about the financial field of dreams.
And they do have hashtag the home team, same as Black's Tropical.
That's Tropical down there in Georgia. Swing low, click.
Yes, one of the best channels ever out there. Guys, right now, she told me, of course, she's making macaroni and cheese today, and she's including vegetables in the cheese sauce.
All right.
So thank you for using that tip, Cherie. We appreciate it. Of course, me and Cherie have our 9 a.m. morning garden chat on Black's Tropical's channel every Monday morning. So you guys can chime in there too.
You never know when Blurch might make an appearance.
Corey is Blurch, Black Lurch from the Addams family.
Jenkins family.
The Jenkins family. All right, so everybody has hashtag the home team. Shawana Creative Circle has it.
Shawana Creative Circle.
Well, no, she just said hello. Make sure you put in hashtag the home team. GT Junior. Grows in Alaska has it in there. Tampa Barbecue Queens has Grand Rising. Make sure you put your hashtag the home team and share with Love TV. Same thing. That's my Nigerian friend. I'm Nigerian sort of because David is Trinidadian. I got to see what my culture is today because Coach Remy is Rwandan, but he's in Belgium right now. Lord, everybody's traveling. All right. Let's see who we have not said hello to. So that way we can get right into our first place pony because we know this is a hot topic today. Of course, She Stole My Thunder has it in there.
Yeah, Canada.
Yes, Wally, you better say more than salute. I know you better say more than salute. Wally is Caribbean, so he's Haitian, so it might be just an island gal today. Let's see I think we've said hello to most people, which means we might have to bring.
Yes.
What's his name? Yeah, Grow For You. I couldn't think of the man's name. Lord knows. Y'all know my mind. I'm excited about today's topic. So let's see. There was somebody that I think I missed saying hello to. We did say hi to G Mama Grows because she's chatting it up with everybody. Of course, Philip Waldo Jr., our favorite moderator, is saying hello. Oh, here it was. Okay, wait. Trash Can Wave says honey nut. Talking about that bread, maybe?
I said honey wheat.
You said honey wheat bread, avocado toast. So She Stole My Thunder says the herbal medication is legal across the board in Canada. I thought so. And Gail at Night to my Corey is so extra with all these songs and everything. Why David Hunt gonna agree to my so extra David Hunt? I mean Gail at Night. G Mama Grows is in Hawaii, so that's good.
Hawaii?
Ohio. Y'all know what I meant.
Reading is fundamental.
You know how you reading one thing, Ohio, Hawaii, they sound the same.
Nah.
I know, I'm trying to help me. You know what? Black Tropical tomorrow, I think is legal at my house. That's what you do. Thank you, Garden State Gardener. He says G Mama is in Ohio. Yeah. I always forget everybody's location. We can't forget yours, Garden State Gardener.
Jersey boy.
Yes, in New Jersey, doing those seeds giveaways every Sunday. They give away yarn. They give away seeds.
Watching the boys, so they make sure they don't eat the seeds. the noise for those boys.
Yeah, and then on Wednesdays they do peppered pierogies, and where they put their.
What is a pierogi?
It's like a potato. It's like a fried. What's the Jewish cake with the potato and it's fried on the outside?
Oh yeah, not like.
I know. No. We eat them. Either way, that's what it is. It's fried potato.
Fried potato dumpling.
Yeah, it's like potato dumpling, and they're putting the He loves hot peppers. Garden State Gardener does. Y'all, I'm gonna get back on track. Y'all don't want to hear about hot peppers. Y'all don't want to hear about GT Jr. grows it in Alaska. Y'all don't care about G Mama grows today or talk with Tori, even though he talks about sleep science. And this might be related. Y'all want to know about this cannabis ash crop. So here's a question. Can your channel link be put into the chat, please? Yes, it can, GT Jr. You're welcome in advance. I didn't answer that earlier. And so, yes, definitely so. Stardusty too. Hey there.
Stardust.
Oh, it's really storming really bad. So I'm scared to be on my electronics. Yeah, you old school for real. I'm old school. Remember they used to say that?
Hey, sit down and be quiet with the Lord doing his work.
Turn off the TV.
The Lord, ain't the Lord working with the sunshine?
I know, right? Yeah, the plant-based treat is good, and we're not fruit foods at all. So let's get our
guest for the day in.
Yes, let's get our guest.
For you to help us with the first place funding. Come on in, Brody, before you go for you.
All right. Hello, welcome back.
Hey.
How are you?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you great because everybody's excited about this topic. So, of course, we're letting everybody, like Halal Family Homestead, we're letting them get their
hashtag the home team.
Yes, Pure Pondering already has it in there. Pure Pondering says, "Good morning, everyone," out there in Arizona. And so they're all putting in hashtag the home team. You know, Healthy G Mom is here saying good morning.
G-Mom.
Yes. So everybody's wondering about this topic. Okay, good. Healthy G Mom has hashtag the home team. Wonderful channel she has. Oh, hey, Milton. See, we bring you on.
Man.
Yeah, we bring you on. And Milton is a business guy.
No.
He's a businessman. So we bring you in, and the business folks
also
come.
Get into agriculture itself.
Yes. So this will be great information from him. Tell us a little about Philip says we got a businessman in the house. Tell us a little bit about this cannabis cash crop.
Because a lot of people don't really, again, a lot of times people put the stigma of the criminality of it as far as it being illegal and people selling it, hand to hand, herb hustling. You got the movie Half Baked that didn't help out. The Chronic album didn't help that out. Cat Williams didn't help it out.
And Milton is sad because cannabis for both medicinal and recreational are not legal in Tennessee. So,
right. And there are lots of different state laws or different laws across the land. We'll talk about that a little bit later on. But right now, as far as what are you doing? Because you're trying to get a jump on a quote unquote budding business. And can you tell people what you're doing to prep for this to become a cash crop?
Well, like you were saying, they haven't gotten it done yet as far as a retail market. So as you say, I'm prepping. So as far as I'm getting money together, as far as to get for the application costs, because there's an application cost associated with going for the license. And what were you gonna say?
I said, and because I'm just looking at all the hashtags. Ann Dale is here, and she has hashtag the home team. And I like that you say you're prepping. Ann Dale is somebody that has a garden. This might be something. Hey, I don't know about North Carolina. If it's,
I don't know about that one either.
I don't know, Ann Dale. This will be useful for you because, go ahead. You're saying that right now
there's not a retail market for it, but you're getting yourself prepared because it may not be long before the United States is looking like Canada, where it's legal across the board.
Right. They're rushing it through, but in the meanwhile, what you can do for your cash crop is to grow your own. So you're saving your own cash, which is it's bound for itself because depending on your usage, that's hundreds to thousands of dollars that you're saving.
Right. So you make a great point because if you're purchasing edibles, the price range can go from $5 per edible, $20 per edible. So I'm just saying, I do my research before I come on here. That's all I'm saying. So I just had to find that information out for this. Congratulations, Ann, on your 1,000 subscribers.
Yay.
And Dale did say, I don't know, but there's a local legal cannabis farm here, so it might be legal in North Carolina.
Right.
And so my point to start talking about the edibles is, and look at Cosmic Toga Party says, So let's say if somebody's using, and look at Black Tropical, got those eyes and stuff like, how you know so much? The point is, if you're growing your own, G-Mama's laughing at me. If you're growing your own, like you said, you can make your own edibles, brownies, put it in spaghetti or what have you. And you are saving money because you know what you paid to grow the plant versus someone putting it into the plant. They might charge you, like I said, $5 for a brownie, $20 for a brownie, or whatever else they have. So that's where you're saying it's a cash crop in that way. It's saving you money until the market opens. Because in Virginia, when you say the market is not open yet, what does that mean?
Well, that means they projected it for 2024 or so to open up a retail market here for retail sales. So until that point, you can't technically sell cannabis even though it's legal.
Right. And then we're going to talk about some of the legalities of that. You know, 'cause again, this is not legal advice. This is not medical advice. Right. You know, you do your own research out there to figure out what's going to work in your state, and you consult with legal professionals and medical professionals before consuming, using, or growing any cannabis products.
Now, the crafting herbalist says, I want to grow in Georgia. They have funding, but they don't tell you. Have you heard anything about that? Like funding, pockets of funding for growing? Because I've heard this as well from what she's speaking, but you go ahead and tell us what you know.
I've heard about that as well, but that's not the route that I particularly want to take. But because I would rather do it myself if the opportunity presents itself. But again, as far as not only with growing your own do you save money, you know exactly where everything came from. You know what's gone into it. You know the inputs as far as what the love and the care that was given to it versus if you purchase it or you acquire it other ways. You don't know the origin of, or how it was taken care of, how it was grown, what's in it, what they've done to it. Because, I'm sure everybody's heard the horror stories of, tainted or improperly grown cannabis.
True. And everybody's congratulating Andale. She's saying thank you to everyone. We're excited for you, Andale. And of course, from what you're saying, Corey, Philip Waldo Jr. says he's retired from cannabis. You might want to get back in the game because there was a show at the Virginia Beach Convention Center. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. And G Mama Grow says you should see the new edibles today, Black Tropical. So go ahead, Corey. What were you going to ask?
And as far as you're concerned, as far as getting ready for that in anticipation of making this a business move for the retail market, you're currently doing things like producing, cultivating your own strands, right? You have different, as you call them, cultivars.
Right. Well, it's just like, give you an example. Let's say dogs, for instance. If you had a mother dog and a father dog and you breed them together and the puppies, well, that's the plant world is pretty much the same way. So you can breed the mother and the father together, then you have the babies in. Then the babies are sorted, and then from that point you can develop your own.
So I get it. So it's just like dog breeding, whereas that's a big business. People sell those puppies, actual dog puppies, for up to $1,000, or more for one puppy. So what you're saying is, and of course this is business talk because we got Sir Hale Speaks in here, and he's a businessman, right? So when you talk business, the business folks showed up. They had a great think tank the other night. I'm always watching, listening, and lurking over there on Sir Hale Speaks. It started at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. our time. Woo. Anyways, so what you're saying is that it's just like these puppies. When you breed your own plants, then you have your own puppies that you can sell, that you can name. And that, speaking of which, that's part of today's giveaway, right? Somebody's going to have the opportunity to name a pup in the second giveaway.
Stick around to stick and stay for the second giveaway so that you might win the opportunity to name that plant puppy that he was just talking about.
Right. So everybody's putting in hashtag the home team like David Hunt is doing. And so make sure you guys get it in there. And we need to hear more from G Mama Grows. We got to get you back on the channel. She's talking about the new edibles. She says, yep, whole meals, not just treats. So I'm sure you probably saw some of those things. Hey, Miriam's here from
hey, Miriam, I told you,
California, another Nigerian.
California by way of Nigeria.
So I might be Nigerian today. So when G Mama Grows talks about whole meals, then in that case, when you guys were at the convention center, I know you said they were at that show, cannabis show, they were showing you how to use it for consumption. So you probably will be able to talk more about what foods that were there, if it was just snacks, if it was, whole meals or whatever.
But before we get into that, we gotta jump into this first place pony drawing. So
Yes.
we're gonna pull up the unrigged, totally unbiased, randomized selector. And I'm gonna make
unbiased, unrigged. Listen, Trash Can Waves has a quick question though. Can I grow the seed of the poppy? He's calling it a poppy instead of puppy. I call it what it is. Can I grow the seed of the puppy? Can you answer that? Grow for you?
Can I grow the seed or
like
you can, but what that's a little detailed question. I can answer that, but I'll have to answer it. We can talk privately because it's a little more detailed than that. But definitely, you can. Yes.
Okay, because GT Jr. says the seeds are very expensive for cannabis, so thank you for that. Look at Philip. Good whiskey comes out of Tennessee. Yes, I agree. Hey there, I am Betty J. Gathers. Don't forget, you don't want to miss this one, so I'm glad you didn't forget. Make sure you put in hashtag the home team because we're doing the first place pony giveaway right now. Some people are ahead of the game. Trash Can Waves, he's already asking questions, and Cosmic Toga Party is excited for the second giveaway where they get to name one of the strains. So put in hashtag the home team like Miriam Adepoju at Mad Acre Farms, so that way we can do it. How are we doing it right now, Corey?
I'm gonna make the horse race announcement. When I say bring, then what you are gonna do, grow for you. You're gonna actually say, "Let's go, let's grow."
All right, you ready for it? Grow for you?
Ready.
All right, and thank you so much, Andale. She just shared this out. Milton has a good question. Is the price of hemp seeds still around $578 per pound?
Is that for me?
Yes.
Well, I've never purchased hemp seeds, so I don't know. That's a whole other animal there because hemp is its own category by itself, and it's more industrial product.
Got it. And you know what too? GT Jr. is asking, can your channel be put into the chat? I know that you're setting up consultations, so you'll have that ready soon. And for right now, people can follow you on Instagram. So for you guys wondering, who is this guy? Grow for You Mobile is his Instagram. We're going to drop it in there so that he's not a big Instagram person where he's checking all the DMs. However, he says that he will get back to you and let you know when his
consultations are available.
Right. And of course, he's got some photos there for you to check out. So thank you for asking that question, GT Jr. Hey there, Urban Gardening Chronicles. You're just in time to put in hashtag the home team because we're doing the giveaway right now. Thanks so much, Healthy G Mom. She's talking to the crafting herbalist, and you can cook a meal with CBD. Amazingly wonderful. Hey, Audrey, put it in there.
Audrey Willis, go ahead and get in hashtag the home team.
Yes. Oh, you know what? Thank you. Urban Garden Chronicles saw it because Andale shared it out. So guys, sharing the stream, it's like Miriam Adepoju says.
Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes. And Philip says the government was growing hemp to make ropes in Maryland. Because you know, if Philip lived in Maryland, he's been in the military. He knows all about government secrets, huh?
Yep.
All right. Let's do it.
So I'm going to make the horse race announcement. When I say bring, that's when Grow for You is going to say, let's go, let's grow. Here we go.
Okay, let me pull it up. Go ahead, Corey.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of A Blind Guy, His Wife, Their Life Live. First place pony derby drawing. All the jockeys are mounted on their goats.
Wait, no, they're not. Let me put the thing up here. I'm so busy. Y'all stop the comments because I'm nosy and I keep looking at them. Go ahead, Corey.
All the jockeys are mounted in position on their goats, their sheep, their cats, their rats, their dogs, their bats, the flats who won't die, and the little gnats. They're on their horses, they're on their Clydesdales, they're on polar bears, walruses, whatever they can ride in this race. Bling!
Let's go, let's grow.
They're off.
Right, let's go see who's going to win the first place Pony Derby. G Mama Girls, GT Junior Girls, Alaska, Crypto League, Audrey Willis, Tampa Barbecue Queens, Urban Garden Chronicles, David Hunt, Go Trimmy Fitness, Trash Can Waves, David Hunt!
Hey, boy! All the way from Massachusetts.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, where it's already legal. Grow your own cannabis.
Riding on a salmon.
Wait a minute.
So I had a thing.
You say, right? Look at Trash Can Waves talking about it's me. Trash Can Waves, it is not you. The person that won the first place pony today is, you already know, the person that can't say it's rigged, who always says it's rigged any other day. And look at the crafting herbalist saying, congratulations, David. So Healthy G Mama Grows, GT Junior Grows in Alaska, Garden State Gardener, everybody's excited for you, David. Uh-oh, how he gonna say still rigged in my favor?
So
thank you, Share with Love TV, for saying congratulations. Go ahead, Corey.
So go for you. If you can, just say congratulations to David Hunt, and we'll put you back in the virtual green room to enjoy some cute computer chips and some software sauce.
Healthy G Mom salty. It's rigged.
Congratulations to you, sir.
Awesome. Right. We appreciate it. And Andale says David Hunt is on a winning streak because he just won on her channel on her Tuesday. Yeah, 11 a.m. She's there for 30 minutes, in and out. Andale gets it done. We'll see you soon. All right, Virgil?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. This is going to be good, Corey, because Philip's chatting it up with everybody. Gail is dropping links. And Healthy G Mom, we got to make sure you win.
Well, stick around because we got another drawing, another giveaway towards the end of this broadcast. But guys, if you're just joining us, thank you for joining us on this episode of Blind Guy,
His Wife,
Their Life
Live.
We're here for you every Wednesday,
Thursday,
Friday at
11:15 a.m.
Eastern Standard Time. And we introduce you to fabulous guests in this 1-hour interview talk show that help to change your narrative of normal when it comes to your health,
your business,
and your wealth. Today's featured guest is no exception to the featured guest rule. This dude is such a magnificent agriculturist. He grows his plants so big that the Jolly Green Giant can stand under them for a shade tree. This dude grows his crops so wonderful that old McDonald said he had a farm because he just retired after seeing what this guy could grow. This guy was he right now, Killmonger burned the heart-shaped herb garden. But this dude resurrected it just for the sequel of Black Panther whenever it comes out in theaters. This guy makes George Washington Carver sit up in his grave and say, that's the man right there. And of course, Cat Williams, Snoop, Dre, and Dave Chappelle have him on speed dial.
Hey.
This is how much of an agriculturalist this guy is. Even Bob Marley and Peter Tosh are watching from the heavens saying, yeah, man, it's time for today's featured guest. It is Virgil of Grow for you.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back.
I love the introduction.
Yes. Well, we love you for bringing this topic and for bringing all the knowledge that you have on this. Of course, we know that you're on Instagram as Grow for You Mobile. That's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And we do have our moderators dropping the link into the chat. So if anybody's trying to find you, they know where to go. So let's get into it.
We already heard your personal story of, the medicinal uses of cannabis and how it helped them with pain management. That's a lot of people's story. A lot of people have those. But it also is a way of, people for having mental health as far as anxiety, depression, PTSD, any of those things that go along with that. So we want to talk about, let's talk about so that we're not stigmatizing cannabis growth and consumption, the pure recreational use. It has its recreational uses for a lot of people, but let's get beyond that. What are some of the things that because you said that different strands do different types of things that help with different types of situations, right?
Right.
So talking about medicinal versus recreational and the different strands, what do you have on that?
Well, just like many things, you can have it for recreational use, but or medical use, or both. Because me personally, the medical use, I like to, for pain relief, it works for me, and definitely anxiety or anything along those lines. And then, but as far as the different types, there's sativas and indicas, and these two will, depending on what your personal use, The sativa is more of a uplifting, like coffee per se, or it's like a uplifting high. Versus the indica was more of a relaxing. It can couch lock if you go to a certain point, but it just relaxes you, slows you down, and you kind of takes away the angst and you relax.
So I have a question about that, because you can say couch lock, right? I know earlier you shared the story about breaking your leg, and when they had you on the morphine drip, and then they gave you the Oxycontin to go home with. It wasn't really effective. It was kind of giving you this extreme, masking the pain, and then it was either working or it wasn't completely masked, or it was completely off, and then the pain was heightened. So we have folks here who are energetic, and I guess those are the people that would need couch locking. Like, because my thing is, isn't it easy for people to relax? Okay, we know that, sure, for pain, medicinal purposes for that. But you're saying couch locking is if people need help calming down to the point where they need to really be settled? How does that work, or what do you know?
As far as that's concerned, say if you have trouble sleeping and you want the insomnia, you can actually partake in. It'll relax you and it'll knock you right on out. You can sleep with ease. Or if you say the case where you're over hyper and you just want to relax, and that helps you relax. Or in the case of the opposite, where you want a little boost, like instead of drinking coffee, you can have a sativa, and you give you a boost of energy, and you go clean your house or do whatever you want to do.
So here we got everybody. They know what you're talking about. Black Tropical says that one makes you look in the refrigerator for long periods of time, slow motion. And G Mama Grows is saying sativa equals energy.
Right.
And she's also saying couch equals indica.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. G Mama Grows brings up a good point, because G Mama Grows, former military. PWJ, former military.
Yep, and he said, speaking of which, he said the only anxiety he ever had was when he ran out.
And so all these different, military people, they have different experiences. I know, for example, there's a family member of ours who had a severe back injury in the military, and found that medicating with cannabis was the only thing that would actually touch the pain and help them to be able to function. So, as far as the military,
we know people with seizures where they're giving it to their children for seizures, but I think that's just the CBD oil is what they're giving them, or is it a medicinal marijuana? I can't remember.
I'm not sure for us. The people I know, they use CBD oil for that. But I was going to bring up, the first time I ever heard of the medicinal use of marijuana.
Look at Adrian, pardon, what's all this? Girl, just keep listening in.
I'll tell you, show you how old I am. There was a talk show host named Montel Williams talked about how he used it for managing multiple sclerosis. But again, like I said, so you're saying that if, let's say you might be G Mama Grows, who has some experiences out in the military, and PWJ them has some experience, then maybe they say, okay, I got a little PTSD going on. So the anxiety of that. So that's what you say the indica is
might need to settle them down.
The cannabis, the sativa,
Well, you're right. The indica. I'll go with the indica for that, because the sativa is going to amp you up more. So it might not be a good combination. But they have, and then also their hybrids, which is a combination of the two. So you get a little bit of both. So then you can kind of adjust, your intake to how it works for you. So it just depends on what you're looking for. They've come so far with it, man, that you can pretty much critique what you're growing for what you want.
So then when we were discussing, look, Philip said, not the first Black talk show host, Montel Williams. And so like Mary Mighty Poju saying, a bit of both. Interesting. So, here's the thing. What you're saying is something that Miriam would love to hear about. Wally as well, because he talks a lot about wealth talk. When you were at the convention center, this was a grow show or a cannabis show, where you're not supposed to be able to
cross federal lines.
Take it across federal state lines. But in Virginia, you were right there in Virginia Beach. they had different things. They were showing you how you could use it for consumption. People were exchanging plants for not for cash, but maybe they would say, "Oh, I'll buy this book." "Oh, sure." With every book sale, you get a plant. So that's how they were, selling it. But I know earlier they were talking about whole meals. What kind of food were they discussing at the convention center? Or were they also talking about food as well as ways of making money? Because, of course, that's what we're talking about today as well.
Right. Well, as well, they actually had all types of snacks. We're mostly snack foods there. As far as the edibles, they had brownies, chips, and different snack foods that were treated. So they actually had the cannabis, whether it was a CBD or THC infusion, and so they had both as far as that one happened. They also had drinks. So they had all kinds of different ways to consume it. One of the ladies had a booth, and it was she had different flavored drinks from pineapple lemonade, a strawberry guava, and different types with it included a tincture in it. So then they were varying from a donation, well, not donation, excuse me, but you could purchase one of her book lines or whatever, and that would include a bottle of the tincture or whatever she had on display. So it was a really nice experience because especially for the first time here in Virginia, it was they had plants on display, so you could actually had flowers, seeds, so you could see everything and how it worked. I had a few classes in there, and some local dispensaries that were doing the CBD and getting in line for retail sales. So, because of course they're not available yet.
So you can go there and get educated on, what's on the market, what's coming down the pipe for the market. You can also get products there.
Black Tropical called it bartering.
Right, bartering. But it's also it gives some insight into some possible, because you might not be the one to grow, but you might already have a restaurant or a smoothie business that you're doing. You might already have a bakery or you might sell baked goods already. You might be into some sort of food services. So you can go there and learn how you can amp up your business for those that are looking for cannabis products as far as foods and drinks are concerned. And then you can also, see, what are people talking about, as far as, other products, because a lot of times not just the plants, it's also what they like to call paraphernalia that goes along with it. The bag, the pouch,
How you know so much? You talking about me?
I mean, I've heard from G Mama Grows and PWJ and show you about these things. I don't know personally.
And speaking of which, G Mama Grows knows a lot because Philip is saying, where's wow for this show? Whitney O'Neill Williams. She does have a smoothie business where she adds CBD shots. And like you're saying, that's a way to cross market. Right. And with G Mama Grows, first of all, GT Junior Grows at Alaska was saying that cannabis can be expensive to grow, right? But then G Mama was like, baby, no more expensive than growing a tomato. She ain't put the baby. I threw that in there. But go ahead, Corey.
Now, we're getting to the top of the hour, correct?
We are.
So we're going to get the final hashtag Grow For You Mobile.
Hey, Grow For You. They got to put the mobile in there too.
The mobile in too. Hashtag Grow For You, and that's Grow, GROW, the number 4, the letter U, and the word mobile. Grow For You Mobile.
I will share the Instagram channel. That way you guys can see exactly how to put it in there, because when you see it on Instagram, it's like, oh, okay, that makes sense. So Grow For You Mobile, of course, this
hashtag Grow For You Mobile.
This particular plant is a cross-pollination. If you win the second giveaway, Grow For You Mobile,
you get the name on his plant puppies.
Right. And so Grow For You Mobile is right there on the screen. GROWFU. I'm sorry, for you. I have not consumed any products today. Let's look at some of the other plants. Oh, okay. There's you don't just grow cannabis.
New channel name there, Virgin Grow FU.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna just stop talking.
Grow FU Mobile. Yes. That's a great business line right there.
Hey, wait. Let me just show Black Tropical. Thank you so much, Black Tropical, for helping us out. Boom.
But there's a whole co-op going right there. You see, you can get your cannabis products from Grow for you when it hits the market and becomes legal to retail. You can get your fresh fruit, your tropical fruits from Black Tropical, and then you can get some recipes from G Mama, and boom, have a whole smoothie business going based on that. So so it's a lot of offshoots. I'm trying to just get past this Grow FU part, but
too late. The girl up in this Marquita with her potty mouth, and in parentheses the letter F and the letter U.
I also have a number if it makes it easier. If, people don't have an Instagram.
Got it. Okay.
Because we'll be offering classes in the near future.
Nice.
See, there's another business move. It's not just about actual physical plants, but it's also courses and classes that he's going to be offering and consulting as well. So this is going to be a full-fledged business. But
XDMC says one love to the panel in the chat. He says, I said it before, I will say it again. I would not have been able to get through my cancer treatments without the THC and CBD oils. Cannabis works.
Thank you for that testimonial, that XDMC. And we got some exciting news coming up with XDMC, between XDMC and Blind Guys Wipe Their Life, but we'll be announcing that as we progress forward. But it'll be a great opportunity for YouTube content creators. But
don't tell Mama nothing. Anyway, go ahead.
That being said, we keep stressing that it's not legal federally. You can't. It's not a retail market for you. You're preparing for the retail market. Can you explain to people why it's important to know the laws of the land before they just dive headfirst into this cannabis as a business?
Right. Well, let me give you this number first, just so people can have it.
Sure, I'll put it on the screen. I'm ready for it.
It's 304-804 Grow.
Oh, I love that. 304-804 Grow.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll put that on the screen, and that way
people could text to this number as well.
Yes.
Okay.
So basically, when people call or text this number, they can find out how to get more information, get your consultation services, because information sure is one thing, but consultations, guys, you got to pay for that. So definitely, I know you have your consultation services happening, and with your platform, you're working that out. So meanwhile, you've given us the workaround. They can call, they can contact you on Instagram. So I know you have a book, speaking of the laws of the land. Look, everybody's just talking about me. Anyway, I'm gonna skip them. Good. Let's get back to the laws of the land. What's this big book about? This is just for the laws of Virginia?
Yes, just for Virginia. It's this big. That's
wow.
The laws of Virginia right there.
Wow.
So it's quite extensive and really it's written really ambiguous. So it's a lot of work.
So it's important for everybody to know their own laws, right? And to dig into that before they jump in head first, right? Where they live.
Right. You definitely want to check everything because it's for each state is the whole new set of laws and guidelines.
And an example of that is, I know you were telling me that here in Virginia.
And wait a minute, because G Mama Grow says only tinctures for children, Wally. So I don't know if Wally was asking. He said he hears a lot of great things on cannabis. Is it good for kids that have these issues? And so G Mama is saying only tinctures for children. And so, because we know someone whose child has seizures and they're using cannabis. I can't remember which form.
They used to roll on oil, the CBD oil, and put it on the bottom of his feet. So but I know, just for an example, I know I'll ask you a few questions from the Virginia standpoint. What are the number of plants that one can legally own in Virginia?
Well, like I said, it's really ambiguous, but they say 4 plants is what's the legal amount in Virginia.
But you say it's ambiguous because it's different qualifications for what makes a quote unquote plant, right?
Right. So that's why I would say I would just stick to the 4 and then 4 or less and leave it at that, just to be on the safe side.
Right.
Got it. Because you see, Black Tropical is echoing that, saying, yep, 4. Now, I am Betty J. Gathers is saying this is a wealth of information. So like you're telling us, okay, if we're in Virginia, these are the laws. You can have 4 plants. According to that 300-page book, that's a little murky what the size of the plant has to be in order for it to be called a plant. But from what the book says, 4 plants. So we'll leave it at that, right?
Right.
And because Black Tropical says in Virginia, you don't want to know the
law. Yeah, exactly. You don't want to mess around at all. That's why I said I would stick to the 4 or less, and that's it, because it's just not worth the risk. So, but that's why I said I'll be offering the classes so we could go through everything as far as the guidelines, and you could stay safe.
Well, G Mama Grows, I don't know how she knows so much. Some parents do allow children edibles, but it's rare. And I do like Crypto Lead saying plant-based lifestyle. See, exactly. Hey there, Suzette Speaks.
That's why G Mama Grows moved to Ohio.
Well, she says Michigan can grow up to 12 plants legally. She said, but I moved to Ohio though.
That's why Trash Can Ways won't leave Michigan right now.
Yes, and Gail is trying to find this book. She's asking, what's the title? Is it available on Amazon? How can I get it? So for her state, how can she get the book for the laws on cannabis in her state?
It's not a book. It's actually the state code.
Got it. So that's okay.
So basically, go to your state government website and look up state codes regulating cannabis.
Yeah.
You just have to have lots of ink toner and paper to print all that out.
Right.
So you can create your own guidebook.
AKA use your job. I'm gonna talk and say it like Virgil is. Philip is telling Virgil, speak English, man. We don't have a PhD like you, bruh. We can't speak English because then they're gonna be on to us. We gotta speak in code. So
it's not just about the
producer.
The cannabis, it also has laws in there about consumption, because people, it's legal now, so you just walk down the street and puff past and all that good stuff. But really at that point, you kind of putting yourself out there. You subject to the laws of the cop that's standing right there or not, because it's really
you're still not supposed to be walking around.
It's personal use in your home, but
no public consumption.
Right, public consumption, not in your car, not outside on the sidewalk. You're supposed to be doing this in your home, but people just go off the buck, and then they just happen to walk past a random cop that's just doesn't care for that moment. But then, you go around the corner, that next cop is like, you have the right to remain silent.
Right.
And so you have to know the laws of the land before you start consuming or creating it as a business opportunity for yourself. So this has been great. We know that we have to go. Look at Suzette. Now, Suzette is an attorney, so she's in here talking about, I'm passing through, girl. We know No, Suzette had to delete the first one. She said, I'm passing through. And she came back. I'm passing through.
So here's the thing. We got people here for this information. They can contact you on Instagram, Grow For You Mobile. They can also contact you through the phone number that you listed, so they can book a consultation and ask all the questions that we can have in private conversations that we can't have in a public conversation. However, we're up to the top of the hour, because you're like a scientist, right? You were talking about like concentrates, how they take the butane and pass it through the plant material to do something.
Right.
Go ahead, Virgil, while we pull up the giveaway tool. XDMC, you can tell us about that, because Suzette Speaks, she just over there laughing. And XDMC also said, is that cannabis growing in the background, bro? I'm bringing the paper over now.
No, actually, this one's miracle fruit, and this one's Eureka lemon. You can see I don't know if you can see the lemons on it right there.
Yes.
But I grow a lot of medicinal plants. This is actually a miracle fruit, and what it does is when you eat the berries, it causes a chemical reaction, and everything that tastes sour becomes sweet, and it enhances the things you taste. Say if you could drink a shot of vinegar, and the vinegar would taste sweet. So you could actually take vinegar shots, like for this helps take with that. For chemo patients, they can. A lot of them report having a metallic taste when they eat food, where you can eat that miracle berry, and it makes that go away, and the food tastes normal again. And as far as sugars and sweets, it enhances sugars and sweets as well.
Hold up. Shh.
But if you want to see one, I could show them.
No, I'm listening because I can hear the voices of George Washington Carver singing your praises up there in the heavens.
You know what? Hey, bravo, Sheila, ladies, let's chat. She's saying blessings, and so we can see it. And so Black Tropical is saying love that plant, and the reason why Black Tropical loves that plant is because they actually did a video on it where they were showing us, right? They had tasting, and they had the vinegar, they had the lemon, they were doing their thing. So tell us about the one right there in your hand and how it made these people, that's why I'm standing there with the muscles. It made these folks eat Incredible Hulk standing there. How it had them eating the lemon like it was nothing. Go ahead. Right. They said it tastes like lemonade.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because it enhances the sweetness of everything, and even things that aren't sweet become sweet. So it's great. So you don't even need sugars for lemonade, or like I said, you can sit there and eat lemons and limes, and they taste sweet. And things like strawberries that are already sweet taste even better. So it's a fantastic point.
So Virgil,
and look, Phil talking about that ain't real. Send it to me.
So Virgil, I can take a little bit of that, squeeze that on Quita, and
and it'll taste sour because I'm sweet.
Oh, it's gonna make you sweeter.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
we gotta go, y'all.
Sweetness.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll make everything sweet. We gotta go because we're at the top of the hour. This is a 1 hour show. We gotta go for the giveaway. People have been putting in the hashtag
Grow for You Mobile.
Grow for You Mobile.
For you. Grow for you.
See, that's why I just stopped so you can say it, Corey, because it's scrolling at the bottom of the screen. Cosmic Toga Party is saying, yes, the Miracle Berry is awesome. Mary Amade Poju, you're back. And Valerie Singleton, hey.
Valerie Singleton.
Never heard of that before. It is amazing. When I tell you these people were sitting around the table here, they were eating lemons saying it tasted like lemonade. So this video from Black Tropical Homestead is from their channel. They were just chilling, drinking vinegar. Not that you want to drink vinegar, pour it down, but
senses, though.
Yes, absolutely. And so, okay, we're going to do the giveaway because XDMC is laughing at you, Corey. He's saying, Corey thinks like me. I'm ordering some berries for Karen now. Miriam, you didn't miss much. We are about to do the giveaway, and I Am Betty J Gathers has had that before. So Valerie Singleton has it in there, Grow for You Mobile. And this way we can go ahead with our guest, Virgil of Grow for You. We're going to do the giveaway because somebody is going to name one of those pups. I'm with Wally. This is a morning show. Y'all quiet down. Save the sweet talk for the nighttime.
This is the one right here. If y'all can see.
Oh, is that one of the small Miracle Berry plants?
No, this is actually the one that don't get the name. This is
okay.
See, I pretended like I didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
I love it.
Here we go. I'm gonna say 3, 2, and the 1, and you're gonna say plant power. All right.
Got it.
All right, let's go for it.
3, 2, and the 1.
Plant power.
All right, let's see who's gonna go in. G Mama Grows, my Renaissance Grandma, XDMC, Mad Acres Farm, G Albert. Did we say hello to G Albert? Valerie Singleton. Hey, G Albert, XDMC, G Albert. Black's Tropical. This is a setup. Wait a minute.
And now a word from David Hunt.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Yeah, right. Tropical is in there talking about, that's a nice plant. But that's a nice tomato plant.
You get to name this pup, Black Tropical.
Yes, you get to name that plant. G Albert is here for the second hour. G Albert, we ain't doing no second hour. This is it.
That's right. All right, Bobby, get the name. That's hilarious.
Yeah, right.
That's perfect.
The first person that won is now saying it's rigged. You know what? Thank you, Valerie Singleton, for being such a good sport. And he just keep saying it, rigged. Thanks, G Mama Grows, for being a good sport. Wally, I think I saw your name. I just didn't say it fast enough. So we are going to get into our plant-based treat, but not before we ask you a question, because Philip, it is not straight rigged. He's talking about I'm not working for David and Wally.
So, Virgil, go for you. What fruits, vegetables, or whole grains have you eaten today?
Because we're getting into our plant-based treat. Oh, she wants to name the plant Thor after Thor and Nala.
Thor.
Okay. Yeah. I like that. All
right. Your answer. Dun, dun, dun.
Almonds.
Okay. Wonderful.
Right. Yeah.
And we're growing those as well.
You're growing almonds.
Mm-hmm. We're growing a lot. We're growing almonds, peaches, pears, 10 different kinds of citrus, grapes, Peruvian ground cherries. What else? all kinds of crops as far as vegetables. We got garlic, onions, lettuce. What else we got out there? Broccoli, rainbow switch chard.
We're going in for grocery shopping.
A whole bunch of stuff. Parsley, cilantro, you name it.
So we got a new grocery store out there at VA now. So we be out there with our grocery bag.
There you go. Black Tropical.
Call it pick and pay.
I know, right? Black Tropical. Let us know if you wanted to be named Thor or Bobby, because she says no, Bobby. She said no, Bobby. Look, Philip, I saw your name. Wally, I saw your name. I may or may not be lying. So when Bobby started jumping in the chat, she's saying don't jump in the chat, Bobby. Okay, so I think the plant's name is Thor. G Mama is excited for your almonds, and we are not naming that plant okra, G Albert. No. I'm telling you, Valerie Singleton, you definitely need to talk to Mr. Virgil. We have his number here. If you can't contact him on Instagram, you can call him at area code 304-804-GROW. Text him a message there. That way he can send you his consultation link, all right? Because they're setting up a new platform for consultations because of the demand. People have found out about them. They're interested. And Cosmic Toga Party is in Massachusetts saying, sounds like an awesome garden. Yes. Okay, so Black Tropical says, I said Black Tropical, Bobby said Thor. So let's go with Thor.
Oh, Bobby said Thor. Okay,
yes.
Got you.
Because I did see Black Tropical up there, but I thought she meant like, hey, Black Tropical won. So, okay.
All right, so Virgil, we're gonna put you backstage. You can hang out in that green room and continue to enjoy some miracle fruit, and squeeze a little bit on your wife, and then let us know how that worked out. So
and Bobby has spoken, of course. So
like that.
So we know we gotta name it Thor.
So it is.
It's a cute plant.
Hang out with us, and we'll talk to you as soon as this broadcast is over. Okay.
All righty.
All right. Look at Philip talking about he's sending a text now to get that fake plant. I know that's right. Not before we send our text. Let's get into the plant-based treat, Corey.
Now it's time for today's plant-based treat with Chef Laquita Marie.
All right, guys. This is some people's favorite treat in the morning. It's a breakfast toast. And of course, you can also
enhance it.
You can enhance it, yeah, because we have friends that say, hey, CBD toast is amazing. So here's the recipe.
Easy guacamole or avocado toast. First, scoop the avocados into a bowl. Ingredients.
4 avocados, half a cup of salsa, lime or lemon, and a 1/4 cup of onion, which is optional.
Scoop out any black parts.
So I'm just going to squeeze the juice of 1 lemon over top of everything.
Add half a cup of salsa. You can use mild, spicy, or chunky, whichever one you like. Add half a teaspoon of salt, or taste it first. You might not need it because of the salsa. Add a 1/4 cup of onion. It adds crunch and flavor, but it's optional.
It's good?
Mm-hmm. It's real good.
A+. Thank you.
As a bonus, spread some guacamole on some toast. Yeah, your own avocado toast.
About to bring that plant-based treat shortly. I'm looking at Philip Waldo Jr. Yes, Mama Queen about to bring that plant-based treat shortly. You know what?
Well, guys, thank you for joining us on this edition of A Blind Guy.
His wife.
Their Life Live. Join us tomorrow as Mad Acre Farm is going to be with us, and we're going to actually have footage of Jamie, the wife, wearing a Little House on the Prairie sunbonnet, pulling the plow with Ryan behind it.
Oh.
So come join us and check us out. We talk about the Field of Dreams.
Yes, and Pure Pondering, rewind a little bit because definitely you got back just in time for the plant-based treat, but we had a bunch of good info on the cannabis plants growing, laws of the land, and things you might want to check out for your space. I think out there in Arizona, y'all straight. Y'all can do anything out there, so you probably don't need that book. Yeah, Thor, that dog Thor is no joke. We experienced Thor. What about avocado shell? We can't let that go to waste. I think you can compost it. So yeah, G. Albert and David Hunt, I was just doing anything. Oh, he says the measurements were on point today because I was just like shake, shake, shake. How do we say goodbye? Speaking of David Hunt,
we are going to say goodbye today by telling you thank you for joining us on this show. And again, tune in tomorrow with Medicinal Farms. They're going to talk about how they're taking their field of dreams to become a field of profits as they grow their farm, the market garden, into a full-fledged farm. All taking place on this channel. Blind Guy,
his wife,
Their Life Live.
Oh, thank you, Miriam. She says your guests are always adding value to us every single time. Keep doing what you do, guys. Absolutely. And yes, Philip, yep, those were the kids, Quita Jr., Quita Jr. Jr., Quita Jr., Jr., and one of their cousins. So
so who happens to be Jamaican?
Yeah, so how do we say deuces?
You just said it. We just say deuces.